If you watched our last video, it was about me taking Kenneth to school in the blue car, and then the whole family working together to get the truck, trailer, and the car ready to go to the racetrack this past Sunday. So, about 11 o'clock Sunday morning, we made the 32-mile drive up to Shadyside Dragway. It's outside of Shelby, North Carolina. It's kind of my local track. I haven't been there in a few years. I've just been really busy with life, but he used to be able to catch me there almost every single week, making passes with my Volkswagen. We walked around in the pits for a while we waited for other drivers and racers to come in and for the track to get ready. And lo and behold, here came my car's twin, a blue 4-door LTD. I had to check it out. This guy was super nice. Had a 347 LS in it with Holley EFI and a single turbo. It was his first time out with his car too, so I made sure to get a pass on video. There was some cool stuff there Sunday, like this twin turbo notchback, but this car right here was my favorite, white trash, an LS Swap 300ZX with a massive turbo. I wish I had been able to get a video of a full pass because that car absolutely flies. I watched a little more racing and then decided it was time to go make a pass of my own. So I walked up to the trailer and got in the car, headed for the staging lanes.
Go Daddy!
The first pass was 802 at 89 mile an hour. It's on the same tune-up the car's been on the street. 5 pounds of boost and very conservative on the timing. Honestly, the car feels pretty lazy like this, but it's a solid baseline. I finally got TJ to crack a smile, and me, TJ, Chris, his daughter Audrey, Tiffany, and Kenneth all hung out and played while we waited on the track to fix an oil down. It took about an hour, so we had plenty of time to just hang out. After the oil down got cleared, everyone was chomping at the bit to get back on the track. I waited in the staging lanes for over an hour. It was super hot Sunday, and running the car at idle, cutting it off over and over and over again meant that by the time I got up to the line, this car was hot. But I lined it up for a burnout anyways. But I got backed off the track after my burnout, saying that the car was leaking. I brought it up to the pits and couldn't find a leak anywhere, other than a little bit of wetness on the end of the overflow hose from the radiator. All I can think of is maybe with the car being hot and adding some coolant pressure in the burnout, it pushed a little bit of water out. So we let the car cool down and watched some more racing. I grabbed some french fries and then got in the car to go make another pass as I was getting close to the end of the day. I'd put some more timing in the car before my last aborted pass, and I really wanted to see what it would do with the extra timing. I have to say, it felt happier in the burnout, and the next burnout that you're about to see felt really good too. I apologize for the video quality of this clip though. There was a little mishap on my part with the in-car camera and kind of fell down after the burnout, and there was a snafu on the out-of-car camera too, so this is the only footage we have of this pass. excited to get this slip. Since the car felt better with additional timing, it pulled through the gear smoother, didn't break up on the 1-2 shift, and didn't nose over at the end of the track. But I looked down at the slip, and it was 804 at 88.6 mile an hour. Basically a carbon copy of the slip that I had turned in earlier in the day with 3 degrees less timing in the car. I was a little disappointed. I got back to the truck and trailer and cut the car off. And this is where the disaster really started. When I went to start the car to put it on the trailer, the starter engaged, but the engine wouldn't spin over. The starter had fallen out and was laying in the K-member. And when we pushed Tiffany up on the trailer, she wasn't lined up straight and ran it off the side and flattened the tire. Now, this clip is of a green Mustang. These guys were pitted next to us. They were a big help, helping to get the car back straight on the trailer. And I have to emphasize, this was not Tiffany's fault. My ramps were pretty crappy for this trip, and there was no one guiding her to keep her straight. I thought our troubles were behind us till we made it a few miles from home and came to a stop. A cloud of smoke passed us. We hadn't really stopped moving since we left the track, and it was then I realized I had driven almost the whole way home with the parking brake on. We got home and parked the truck and trailer and started looking things over, and the whole underside of the truck was coated with transmission oil. I guess the extra load of the brakes dragging, plus the car on the trailer behind it, had made the transmission start leaking fluid out of the input shaft seal. I'll admit, I was pretty upset about how this evening had went, but these two people right here make it all better. Kenneth has been begging me for months to take him to the racetrack and buy him a hot dog, and I'm so glad that I was finally able to do that. It's actually a little after midnight on Thursday, October the 14th, as I'm editing this video, and we're going back to the track this evening so we can see the Corvette on a stick and make some more passes. We'll see you guys there.